From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Another one for Gibbs. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Has it down close. This is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 32. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
New set of downs for him at the 38. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. Taken in by Shaheed. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Third down, 1 yard to go. trying to get it with the option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd-and-1 run. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a lane past the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. How about a big hit of 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Gets this to Johnson. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs. They practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll run here on 1st down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Another carry for it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you're recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They've got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Second down now, 7 to go. The throw left side finds Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Laporta with the grab. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route. And you give your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. If the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No twice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running behind center with Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, off play action. Buying some time right. He's got it inside the 25. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
This is Harris on second down. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Saints facing a deficit near the break. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. The gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Nicotomni's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 8. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Really gay there on the tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They send St. Brown in motion left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He gets this one to Myers. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
16, Saints 6.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10 now. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short here, trying to pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They'll throw it. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He finds Laporta. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sending the tight end in motion left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 24-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now looking to throw. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
So close to get off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut by Sutton.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. This is ahead for about 5. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They go play action on 1st. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. It looked like it was going to be picked there.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll throw on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Tight end in motion right. Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They toss left side to Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run it with Harris. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try and punch it in. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You've got to come through on that touchdown. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing now on first down. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitation for the defense. That slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Fox now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Second and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Number man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible, does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Saints.
They'll throw it again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got first down from the 31. Still sticking with the passing game. Has it down close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on second and goal. Chased out to his right, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A stop on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Gets this to Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A costly penalty flag there as that turns fourth down into first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
First down from the red zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That pass caught by Johnson. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. They'll motion a tight end left. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Avoids the sack. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Set up now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Fox now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.